I'm not making this video for clout. I'm not making this video to get attention. I'm not making this video to get a couple clicks and a couple likes. I'm making this video for you all to listen for what I've been going through. I'm not going to mention this name for the sake of privacy and in the sense that I have over 1,200 public subscribers. It's a lot of pressure when I mention its name. Now, this friend of mine didn't die, okay? It's more of me being in the problem, okay? I felt terrible hurting the person that I am mutuals with, that I am grateful to form a bond that we could relate to one thing. And it was a game that we like and that we adore and that we hope that this main character is true, that comes to life and we get to become, great friends. When I got mad at him for, I guess, annoying me with his own way of providing humor, although there was countless people telling him to stop, including myself, I took it a step further, and I even sent him a death threat, which was a cold way to respond to that, even though it was already resolved when he got out of the VC. I was banned from the Discord server for a week. I did respond to it when he was in one of the VCs from a separate server, but I still had to wait for those other days to pass by. After my 1 week ban, I made a self-aware post saying that where I was released 1 week after being banned, and it was just a picture of me in black and white. It was the worst time to make a joke about that. I thought that being self-aware could be, a way to make something bad into something to laugh at, but it was too soon. Couple weeks go by, and it happened again. Except I didn't send any death threats. I was more annoyed from the same thing that happened as to why I got banned in the first place. Except I got kicked out from the server. I didn't know that till the icon of the server that I was in wasn't on the list of servers that I'm in on Discord. I asked my peers that, did he delete the Discord server? And said, no, I think you've been kicked. And yes, I was banned. So then I gave a lengthy sentence to why I think I got banned. And there were some people saying that they weren't part of the situation, didn't know a lot about it. And there were some saying that you could chill here for now as, things progress. So I talked to the friend, not the friend I'm talking about. I'm talking to the friend in charge of the server and I gave them a message. He didn't respond naturally. Mostly because he doesn't respond to messages, which I can understand, but also because of the situation involved with the friend that I hurt. I found out that he also has a Twitter. So when I clicked on one of his posts, and before I messaged him back, okay, I felt terrible and I felt awful for hurting this person that I am friends with. Feeling guilt and hurting someone that you know close is a different type of pain that you cannot get away. It's not physical, but it mentally and psychologically fucks you up. And even though I found his Twitter and I gave him a lengthy response to the message, even if I did say that I was meaningful with what I said to them, it's not gonna change how I'm viewed in his eyes. Before he responded, I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to take my own life because I felt like I ruined my chances to see the world in the way that I see it. I mean, I'm already going through my own battle, except when it comes to friends, it's a different type of pain when you realize you're the person that's hurt them, and when you don't know if what they're going through. Before, I told myself that I'm probably not gonna take my own life, or I shouldn't, but I should. I was stuck in this decision. A post that popped up on my Twitter feed was from this girl, was from a woman that lost his 23-year-old brother when he took his own life from suicide. The fact that that popped up on my feed when I had thoughts of committing to it is scary. That could have been me. I could have died. I could have succumbed to the wound that I inflicted on myself. Now, this is not me using suicide as an excuse to get a second chance. This is me telling you of how it felt when I found out why he doesn't talk to me. There were signs, and I read them without even listening to any person that talked to me. I don't ask, I'm not asking for second chances. I'm not asking to, I'm not asking for forgiveness. All I ask is for you to listen. When he did respond to my message, I was the problem. Even though there were some things that he do take fault, it was a pattern that I've been doing. The nature that I provided with this Discord server, even though there were some people that didn't like, it showed me that I am the issue. I am the problem. And I don't intend to hurt people that I love. You don't realize it until they speak out about you. And now that I'm well aware about this, there could be some other of my mutuals or my friends that feel the same way. And I genuinely feel horrible. He did say that even though I don't hate you, I just don't like you. At the end of the message, he said that he hopes for the best of me and he hopes that I change, which I will. I usually am not a person that keeps promises, but with this pain that I feel, distance is the first step. I will never forgive myself for what I've done. Now, sure, some people will find this, they will probably relate to it, but please do not speak for me because this is my own situation. Realizing that you're a bad person doesn't make you a better person. That label will forever stick out to you, even if you try to relate in the eyes of the person you hurt. It'll never escape. Will he forgive you? Will they give you a second chance, even though you were given a second chance? No, they're most likely not. Even though I speak from my experience, it's very likely that it'll be the same. The same reaction to the same response to the same thing that they're probably going to say. I'm not going to edit this video because I feel like you all need to listen. You all need to take in it that this is real shit. I really got no other response as to why I don't want to edit this video, but maybe because I just chose not to. I genuinely am sorry. But with how this word is constantly used in problems that involve with the said person involved or when they're hurt, it doesn't make it better. No matter how many alternatives you could think of, it's not going to change. I have been going through my own battle too. I should have taken into account that he's also struggling with something that I do not know. Maybe it's possibly a lot worse or the same of what I'm going through. He did tell me that he's going through a lot, and I felt horrible. Same thing goes for me. But I'm not open about it. Even if we do or do not speak out about our problems, it's never an excuse to hurt the people you know close. I'm not that person, but I found out that I was the problem. Even though we're 3 months left before 2024 ends, I do hope for the best of you too. And even though you will never forgive me, I just hope everything goes well into your path of life. I don't really play when it comes to suicide. I don't really play when it comes to me being open about it. But when it comes to friends, it's a different pain that I endured. I'm not a victim. I never was a victim. I'm a victim to my own experience and to my own story of suicide or my own story of depression. But I'm more of a suspect to the person I've hurt. Even though death will not resolve anything, it's more of an escape that you just want to feel. That you want this pain to go away. You don't want to feel pain anymore. But then you also don't want to hurt the people that know you close, whether it's family or friends. It's a cycle that we all go through. Whether or not it's the ultimate decision that we should choose to live or to die. it's tempting for me to do so because of what I've done to this friend of mine. But even if I did succeed, will that really change how he views me? Will that really change how he sees me as another person, as an equal, or as someone that's been struggling the same fate, even if it's different or a lot worse than yours? Being down to earth is not an option. It's more of how you view life and not take it for granted. Even after this video is posted, you will see a whole different view of me after this. I don't expect forgiveness and I don't expect second chances. But I'm happy that you were able to listen. Even though the tears aren't forming, that's because I've held in so much pain that it's numbing to me. I still feel the pain. I still feel hurt. Expressing it in words is better than my body language to anyone listening to this. I'll never forgive myself. And even if I do change, that image will forever stick out to you. I hope you're doing well. And I hope that I'll never be an inconvenience in your life ever again. Even though we have one thing in common, I'm glad that you were able to wake yourself up in the morning, to see yourself in the mirror and telling yourself that everything is going to be okay with the support of friends you have on your side. I will miss you. And even though you don't forgive me, I'm glad that you're okay.